Oh, I started first climbing when I decided I wanted to work in the outdoors the rest of my life, and I thought this would be a really special thing to do.
I got into climbing because my son kept nagging me to go with all the other preschool mums to this little preschool group they did, and I never wanted to do it. And then one day they were going indoor rock climbing. So I went, and then I didn't stop climbing after that. Then I met some friends and then started going outside, and I'm the only one of the mums that still does it.
I actually got into rock climbing because I'm really scared of heights, and I thought that would be a great way to overcome the fear. And then I kept rock climbing because of all the amazing places it lets you go.
How did I get into climbing? It's been a bit of a journey for me. It was something that I did when I was really young. My dad's a bit of an adventurer. He's done some alpinism stuff and a bit of climbing when he was in his, I guess, 20s to 30s, and he sort of introduced me when I was really young. From there I had a massive gap in between where I didn't really think about it at all, and then I got introduced to it again by some friends, one of which who I live with now, and it's just kind of become this really beautiful community. So yeah, I'm really happy that I'm part of the climbing community here.
I think it's been about 10 years now. I did first come when I was 7, but didn't really get into the classes until I was 9. And then, yeah, I just never quit from there. I really enjoyed it. I slowly started phasing out other sports for climbing, and yeah, I just loved it.
My dream destination is Tasmania. I really want to climb the totem pole. It's just very iconic. And when I first started climbing, there was a poster in the gym of Monique Forrester climbing the totem pole. And I just remember thinking that was the most badass thing I'd ever seen, and I want to do it.
I generally associate the enjoyment that I have with climbing in a certain location with the people or the experience that I have. I think there are 2 places that spring to mind immediately. One is Upper Slider, just because it's so accessible and so beautiful. The climbing there's really nice. It's usually not super crowded, and it's always a beautiful view. And the second would probably be, I guess, probably Owl Pillar. Again, just because it's one of those places that you get there and you're like, wow, somebody could have drawn this or written it into a fairy tale. This beautiful piece of rock that's sticking up out of nowhere, surrounded by incredible forest. So yeah, I'd say they're probably my top 2 picks.
Yeah, dude. So really been training hard for this one. Been trying lots of different training programs and lots of trial and error. And I think this one's really going well. I've put a lot of emphasis on strength that I haven't had in the past and what I clearly lack. And it's going well, I think. But yeah, I just got to have a good plan on the day, and I think it'll be a good comp.
Yeah, I think so. It'll be my first competition, so I'm a little bit nervous because I've never tried it before, and most of my experience is outside, so we'll see how it goes, but I'm pretty excited for it.
Boulderfest, oh, I'm excited. I'm frothing. It'll be my first time competing in Boulderfest. I thought it was time that I bit the bullet. I'm going to compete socially, and I'm really excited.
I will be competing in Boulderfest. I'm very fortunate to be in a team with 2 of my favorite people. My housemate Jackson and Rob, who's another amazing friend of mine. We've been climbing together for the last 3 years, and I'm super stoked that we're going to get to climb together, so it should be a good experience.
Unfortunately, I'm not competing in Boulderfest this year. I've got a little bit of an injury that I'm nursing, and next year I'll be able to enter the Masters category. So once I rehab my injury, I'm just going to train like crazy, and I'm definitely going to be there to compete with some of the amazing women that are joining Masters category this year.